Here are the corrections for the Reteach page. Okay, so for number 1, this is page 723, okay? So this should have been 4/6 is the same as 2/3 because they're ending up at the same spot. And if you look at your fraction flip books, you have 2/3 here, which is the same as 4/6, okay? Here, this is 2/6. This has 3 parts and one of them is shaded. So you can see that this is equivalent to that. So 2/6 is equal to 1/3. Okay, this should have been 8/8. This should be 4/4. And then we did the bottom part together. Okay, 5/6, oops. 5/6 is definitely bigger than 3/6. Okay. 4/6 is going to be smaller than 5/6, right? And 5/8 is going to be bigger than 3/8. Okay, if you're confused on that, use your fraction flip book to see that. Okay, 3/4 compared to 3/8. Okay, the 4ths are going to be bigger pieces than the 8ths, and you have 3 of them compared to 3 of these little ones. So your 3/4 is going to be bigger. 5/6 compared to 5/8. Again, your 6s are going to be bigger. The smaller the denominator, the bigger the pieces. You can use your fraction flip book. 5/6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 6. We got 5/6 compared to 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 5/6 right there. And 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5/6, 5/8. So 5/6 is definitely bigger. Okay, so 5/6 is greater than 5/8. And here 1/3 compared to 1/2. Here's 1/2. There's 1/3. The smaller the denominator, the bigger your pieces. The bigger the denominator, the smaller your pieces. So 1/3 is definitely smaller than 1/2. Okay, so 1/2 is greater than 1/3. Or 1/3 is less than 1/2. Okay, 2/6 and 4/6. Okay, so 2/6 is right here. If this is my halfway part mark, 2/6 is definitely closer to 0, and 4/6 is closer to 1 because it's past that halfway mark. If it's greater than half, it's closer to 1. It's kind of like rounding, you know. It's in this higher part, so you round up or you would round down. Okay, so 2/6 is closer to 0. And 4/6 closer to 1, okay? And then 4/6 is definitely bigger than 4/8, so 4/6 is going to be heavier. Okay, you got 2/6 compared to 3/6, so 2/6 is less than 3/6. And here you have 3/4 compared to 3/6, so 3/4 is greater than 3/6. Okay, let's look in the back. Okay, there's so many different choices here. You could do 10/2, 15/3, 20/4, 25/5. I mean, it's any number. If this divided by this equals 5. Oops, sorry. Okay. You want it to equal 2. I mean, you could do 10/5. You could do 4/2. 6/3. You could do, 14/7, 12/6. I mean, there's a ton. 8/4. It's just this number divided by that number equals 2. So basically this number up here, your numerator should be twice as big as your denominator. And then 1, you could do 4/4. You could do 1/1, 2/2, 3/3, 4/4, 5/5, 6/6. As long as your numerator and your denominator are the same number, that's going to equal 1. Okay, these only have one answer. 7, 5, and 1. Okay, that's just straight division. Okay, Odella is 2/6, so I'm gonna divide this in half, and then I'm gonna put 2 marks over here, and 2 marks over here, okay? And we're gonna paint 2/6. And then here, we're gonna do 1/3. Okay, I'm dividing this into 3 equal parts, and I'm shading 1/3. Okay, so these sections are, you could say, equivalent or the same size, but basically 2/6 is equal to 1/3. They definitely painted the same amount of wall space. Okay, good job. Let me know if you have any questions.